Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we will be creating a pinky abstract kind of theme nail design, and the gel polishes used to achieve today's set is going to be from Madame Glam, and it wasn't intentional. I ended up looking through all of my tips and I ended up picking up some colors that I felt like were gonna work quite nicely, and it ended up being all from Madame Glam. So we've got a dark burgundy color which is called a bittersweet, we've got a light pink called You're the Pink, and we've got like a, I don't know, like almost reddy pinky color called Positive Tomato. So those are the two Madame Glam gel polishes. I'm showing you guys the stamping polishes, stamping polishes I'll be using, and they're both from Born Pretty. We will be using a black and a white, and I'll be using my clear jelly stamper and my little scraper as well from them. And I'll be also showing you guys the glitter we'll be using, because of course a set needs to be sugared. And I'm also going to use some glitter bells and believable gels in the shade white and black, and we'll be using that for some nail art because that's kind of the main purpose of why I got them. So that's how I'm going to use them. So starting off, we're going to use Positive Tomato. And first, when I got this gel polish, I was actually kind of laughing at it for the name. And when I started using it, it kind of, I don't know why, but when I was using it, it kind of literally felt right. Like the name suited it so nicely. So that's, yeah, suits quite nicely. But yeah, so I applied my first layer and I cured it, and now I'm going in with my second layer. But with the second layer, we're not going to cure it, and I'm going to end up sugaring the nail. And the essentially technique I like to use is just sugar on top of the second layer of gel polish color. So before curing, I'm going to pop that glitter all over that nail, and then once I'm happy with how it's looking, I am then going to pop it into the lamp, and that gel polish is going to get cured under the lamp, and it's going to essentially stick all of that glitter in there and not make it move. And yeah, we're essentially going to have a sugared nail at the end of that. So I'm popping the glitter, and I love this glitter so much because it literally works with any color and ends up basically getting like soaked up from the gel polish, and it ends up having this gorgeous color of the gel polish that was underneath. So you probably noticed that at first when placing it onto the nail, it was kind of whitey, and the longer you leave it, the more it's becoming the color of the gel polish, which is really nice. So yeah, so I'm gonna pop that one into the lamp, and we are going to create that exact similar nail but using the other color gel polish. And we are basically going to do another sugared nail. So the other gel polish I'm using now is called You're the Pink, and we are doing the same technique. So we're going to do the one coat, pop it into the lamp, and then with the second layer we are not going to cure it, and we are just going to pop that glitter on there. And I am so sorry guys if you don't like sugared nails. Usually when I do these voiceovers, I have like a little tray of all the nail designs that I've either done, need voicing, or they need a recording, or whatever it is. I've got them in front of me, and I'm just looking at them, and I've got probably about 5 or 6 sets right in front of me that have all got at least one nail that's sugared. So I'm so sorry if you guys don't like sugared nails. I don't know what it is with me, but I quite like them and I love doing them as well. So that's why they probably always end up in my nail designs. In case you guys don't like sugared nails, you can always just leave the nail just in the plain color, or maybe do like a like put some chrome on there too if you don't like it textured. But that's what that nail is looking like at the moment. And now it's time for our darkest shade. It's the bittersweet, and I'm so in love with that color. And it's one of those, it's so funny because I like so many colors as it is, but I am more on the pinky side. I love bright pink colors, or just simply bright colors, but there is definitely a little part of me that does like a deep burgundy kind of color. And I know it's for the wintry time, but I'm just one of those people that, you know, I'm just gonna wear it whenever I want. You probably catch me wearing neons in the summer, in the winter, and then darks in this in the summer. Yeah, so sorry about that if it ever bothers you guys, but yeah, I just kind of do what I like. If I like that color, I'm gonna wear it. You know how it is. But yeah, off camera quickly, I did 2 coats of each color. So I've got 2 nails now with the shade You're the Pink, and then we've got the middle nail with the bittersweet, and they both got 2 coats on there. So now it's time for abstracting nail art time, essentially. And what I'm doing is I'm actually using the brush from the bottle. Rather than using your nail art brush, I just want to show you guys that you can achieve this nail design with the brush from the bottle, which is really nice, because sometimes you just don't want to start taking all of your equipment out, and this was so easy to do actually. And I feel like with a nail art brush I'll probably end up spending so much more time trying to perfect the circle rather than just doing it with the brush from the bottle. So there's not really a lot of technique here, you could say. It's not set in stone where you can pop the little circular little, I don't know, nail art. It's kind of whatever fits you, whatever nail design you're working on, whatever the shape, the length is, which is quite nice. So I'm just popping it wherever I kind of feel like popping it wherever. And also I just wanted to also say that this was something you could say that I took some time with, so I wasn't rushing it. As much as it might look like I'm doing it super quick on video, this is a sped up video, so don't trust it that I did it in like 3 seconds, because I didn't. But yeah, so that's what it's looking like, and once I pop it into the lamp, I am going to cure it quickly, and then off camera I will do a second coat of it, and then once that's done, we'll be able to do some stamping. So here are our 2 layers now done, and now I'm going in with my lint-free wipe, and I also applied some nail cleaner on there, and I'm just rubbing those 3 middle nails. And the reason I'm doing that is because I actually saw Talia and other people when stamping, they apply a matte top coat, because I feel like the stamping adheres to that nail better and it just transfers properly and nicely. But I just felt like it's such a waste of product, and especially as recently I've been completely running out of my matte top coat, it just felt like such a waste. So I felt like I wanted to put it to the test and just wipe it down and see what happens, and it worked just fine. I had 0 issues. I don't know whether it's depending on the, I don't know, gel polish used or the stamping polish used, I'm not too sure, but at the moment I had no issues, which is amazing. And that's all I'm doing. So once I stamp and I'm happy with it, I'll be going in with a top coat, and yeah, no products wasted. So I have this new stamping plate, and I got it from AliExpress. It was about £2, super cheap. If you guys are literally into stamping, I highly recommend having a look at AliExpress. They've got beautiful stamping plates. Of course, the variety might not be as vast as maybe I don't know, Clear Jelly Stamper, or is it Moyu London, I think it's called. I'm not sure, but I know that obviously they kind of create themes and stuff, but on Ali, you still get themed plates, but you know, there's only so many that there are on there. But for what there is, I think it's amazing. Like, this plate was about £2. Like, that's super cheap. I will never be able to get a plate like that anywhere, especially not from Clear Jelly Stamper or anywhere else. So it's a massive bargain, and it worked perfectly. It's stamped perfectly. Like, there's no absolute issues. Born Pretty stamping polishes are also super affordable, and you get so much in a bottle. There's a massive, I highly recommend. I was initially using my Clear Jelly black and white, but I actually prefer Born Pretty, which is crazy. I was expecting the Clear Jelly polishes to be better, but yeah, no, I kind of prefer the Born Pretty, to be honest. Of course I like both, and I will still be buying both, and yeah, but yeah, I prefer this one. Still, on the stamping plate, I'm kind of picking whatever I want, so I'm mainly focusing on those cute little flowers, and I'm also focusing, there's this one specific little like leaf that I clearly fell in love with because I kept using it, and that's kind of the ones I was focusing on the most. As you can see, this plate does have a wide range of different stamping designs, but those were the ones that kind of I wanted to do the most. I kind of wanted like a floral one. Unfortunately, this plate does have majority face-like kind of stamping designs, which wasn't always exactly what I was going for, but luckily enough for me, there was that 2 or 3 or 4 in there that worked perfectly for me. I have already ordered a plate that's pretty much mainly floral, because that's what kind of I wanted for today, for that video anyways. So that has now been ordered, so hopefully that comes and it works amazingly as well. Oh yeah, here I'm showing you guys the gloves, because as you all probably know, stamping is super messy. I have now done it quite a few times to the point where I'm kind of more comfortable with not making as much mess. So I'm kind of placing a less gel polish. I feel much more comfortable with it, being able to control it and kind of knowing its limitations on the products I'm using, which is really nice, but it still gets messy. And yeah, especially as with the gloves, obviously you're touching acetone and then you're stamping, and then it's just, I don't know, my gloves just kept going all funny and weird. I just didn't like it. So right, we've got 2 nails essentially done when it comes to stamping, 1 last nail to go, and as you saw, I had a white stamping polish, and that's what we're going to use here. So I decided to pick the biggest design they had on that plate and then pick it up with my Clear Jelly Stamper, and this is the design. So it's essentially just a face with some flowers, I think, and like hair. So I don't know what got into me, but I was like, right, this is the one. I'm going to place it right in the middle of that nail and I'll be good to go. But then that design kind of had like it just kind of cut off right at the top, and I didn't like that. So I felt like I wanted to do something else, but I didn't want to go into crystals because I wanted this to be a crystal-free design. So I decided to go and stamp even more. I don't know if I made it better or worse. The more I look at it now, the more it feels like it fits in, but maybe it just doesn't. Maybe I'm just lying to myself. But I once again went into that leaf. I also didn't have a lot to work with, so there wasn't a lot of those flowers or leaves. So I had to do what I could with this plate. And I decided to pick up 2 of those leaves and then place them almost right next to each other, right at the top of the nail, just to cover up that gap. And yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you guys like that. Or I was like thinking now, maybe I could have just done like a crystal cluster at the top. Who knows? Maybe it would have looked nice. I don't know, but this is what I done instead. So now it's time for some nail art before we do anything else. So since it's stamping polishes, not stamping gel polish, this polish dries, so obviously I have to work really quickly, but the beauty in it now is that I don't have to go and cure it and wait. It's all cured and I can carry on with my nail art design. So I decided to go in with a dotting tool and use some of my glitter bells, unbelievable gels. And I wanted to use them just because they're very pigmented. They're not too thick, not too thin. They'll go exactly where I want it and stay there, which is super nice. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to start using them a bit more when it comes to my nail art, because I do end up sometimes going the easy, lazy, you could say, route and just using gel polish to do nail art when I've got all these beautiful unbelievable gels. And that's the main reason I got them for, so I might as well start using them. Although I know you can also use them for like almost like a normal gel polish. But yeah, I just, if I've got gel polish, prefer to use it. I want to use those as some nail art stuff. So as you can see, I'm just popping dots wherever it feels right. So wherever there's essentially a lot of a gap, that's kind of where I want to place my dots. So and also the amount of dots is also no rule to it. So whatever works best for you, whatever you want. If you want more dots, less dots, 0 dots, it's whatever you want. It will always probably depend on how long your nails are that you're working on. Probably the shape as well. But as you can see, I've got a long stiletto nails. So I've got a lot of creativity error. You could say I can do so much more than probably on a short almond or something for a client. But yeah, so I'm kind of mix and matching it, some white and some black. And yeah, so I absolutely love how these nails came out, especially these abstract flowery dotted nail designs. This is the first time I've done ones like this, and I love how it came out. And yeah, I don't know, every time I get to do some stamping, it just makes me so happy. So once again, I just feel like I have to apologize. So I'm so sorry if you guys don't like stamping. I really want to do stuff you guys like, but I don't always know what you guys like. So I'm sorry. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you would like me to create, or even like ideas, like I don't know, like an ocean set, or I don't know, like I recently did a bee set. If there's anything particular you guys want me to create for you guys or something, or even if you've got like a client that's coming in the next month who wants watermelon nails, for example, and you need some ideas of what to create, let me know. I will try and help you out and do some sort of nail designs to spark some ideas, or you can even recreate them. Let me know. I just really want to help you guys learn as well with new stuff and new nail art designs. So now I am going in with some glossy top coat, and I'm using my Glitter Bells glossy top coat. Once again, running out with that one as well. Very unfortunate. So I'm just coating the last 3 nails that we were working on. The other 2 are now officially fully done. And then once this set gets put into the lamp, it will be ready to go, and I'll show you guys the final result. Although essentially it's kind of the final result here, because not much will be changing. Yeah, if they were matte set nails, there would be quite a bit changing, but unfortunately there isn't. Although I feel like it would be actually quite nice to do a matte set of those, but do those white and black dots glossy, which would be quite cute. Might try that. But yeah, so that's done. In the lamp it went, and here's the final results. Yeah, so let me know if you guys liked it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.